Alright guys, you already know who it is. Go check out Chain Link. Capital, all words, Team Extra. Go check them out. Let's go! Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As you already know, it is Mr. Extra here, per usual. And this is a match from locals on Friday. Well, I want to say 2 weeks back. This is an interesting one for you. I am playing Runick Chimera on the right. My opponent, who is Kareem from Team Extra, is playing Tistina on the left. Let's go ahead and get it, brother. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and prospe. He's prosping for 6. He's going to grab the Tistina monster. I'm going to butcher all these names. I know that one is a searcher. Searches for a spell. Continuous spell to be exact. Well, field spell. So he searches the field spell. He pitches the bird. The Centennial, I believe, is what it's called. And then he just go ahead and does Razzle Dazzle. Puts out one of the Tistina cards. Puts out another one. Puts out the bird. Now, how Tistina works is it's a lot of, like, it'll flip your cards down. It's a bunch of weird interactions. He searched for Goddess or God there, one or the other. Since Tistinas are on the field, this one's coming out too. He grabs a spell as well, which I think was, I want to say that's Cradle. Is that Cradle? No, that's the continuous spell. So he's going to go ahead, do the effect, flip it down. It's going to let him put out another one, realistically. And then he puts out, he's got God and Goddess out, alright? So, let's see what happens here. Okay, I go ahead and ask what everything does. I actually don't even remember what these do as of me editing this. So we're going to go ahead and then draw a phase, put out a hug in, and then hug in, search fountain, and then we discard edge him. Edge him gets patchwork. Put out the fountain, flashing fire. Let's clear one of his big boys right there. Banish them off the top because that's what we do. And then patchwork, and we go ahead and get to the poly and the other edge him. Do the poly into Guardian Chimera, 2 from hand, 1 on field. And then we also go ahead and get the claw. Pop 1, draw 2. He gets the special one back, and then he got to flip my card down. I believe that was one of either the effect or the spells. I'm very new about what the Tistina stuff does. So we go ahead and do Sword Knight, go Baphomet, we go ahead and do the standard Razzle Dazzle here, and we go into Phantom Beast, and then we just kind of set up like we usually do. We're going to just keep slapping runic spells down, keep just hammering it in while we can. Get the fountain. And then we set a card, we go battle phase, and then pass it to him, I believe. We banished a fair amount, believe it or not. I go ahead and Destruction. We got Destruction, his field spell. His field spell has an effect too, ironically enough. And then I Fountain Cycle right there for 3. Special the Centennial again. I'll Flashing Fire it. And then that is game 1. So Runick Chimera took game 1, guys. So on a side note, don't forget to go look at Dueling Guard. Just saying, guys, Dueling Guard stuff's pretty good. I know you guys see that Japan Imports mat. It is pretty sick from our shop sponsor, Japan Imports in Florence. For real though, go check them out. Cool people, excellent shop. If you like anime, ramen noodles, and Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and One Piece, you are going to the right place. Alright, but for real though, check out Dueling Guard. Promo code is Team Extra, 1 word, capital T, capital X. Slightly different from our Chain Link promo code, but yeah, go check them out. Get those nice boxes, get those nice play sets of stuff, and yeah, let's see what happens. Camera almost falls there. Good thing we catch it because we are skilled with the hands here. So he just goes ahead and special summons another one of them. Alright. Believe because he used a spell, he could special it. Then he's got Centennial as well. He's just won the Razzle Dazzle again. He clears one of his sets, which should let him search here, if I'm not mistaken. Searches for Hound. First time seeing Hound so far in this duel, guys. Hound, like, I vaguely remember what these do. You go ahead and gets flipped down, searches for the level 1, level 2, which I think that one just does some searching as well. This deck dies the draw if you ever have to go against it. Just a heads up. He's going to make some XYZ monster, one of the armor monsters. And then he, yeah, I read it. Okay, so he's good. And then he just overlays into that. He had to do the material, though, just to do it, because he did the material, draw a card. He sets some crazy trap card that has to do with the XYZs he's using, which I think it's like a weird rank up / take. These are the new XYZs. He's going to slap something else on it again. And it's a big Chungus one. This one looks like it's a little bit better. And then he's just going to go ahead and bring out... And he should have God and Goddess out now, too. Well, Demigod and God. There you go. Alright, I just double check, make sure that this card doesn't do anything weird. And then I know he's got that trap card that is like a weird... It's just I think it's counter trap or something. So we go Corncodle, we search for the Sword Knight to go ahead to try to turn on our interactions here. We do Sword Knight effect here. We grab the, we do Baphomet. Well, actually, we grabbed the Claw. We had Baphomet in hand, so we didn't need to do the extra stuff. And then we made the Guardian Chimera. We're going to start trying to chew stuff down. He's going to do the trap card, which XYZ summon in the middle of the turn, and then he's going to flip my field down as well. Good thing we polyed and we pitched the Edge Imp, so... And then we brought back the Sword Knight as well. Baphomet. And then he's just going to recycle his Tistina cards. He's still got the field spell out too. I go ahead and drop the Chimera Fusion on him to see what I can do here. We drop out the new Fusion boy. Alright, what do we throw? I believe we threw Nightmare Magician. The QCR Nightmare Magician, actually, guys, just for flex. Get the Chimera Fusion back because we have a Phantom Beast. We're going to go ahead and make something else. We make the other Phantom Beast right there, just to turn the Sword Knight on the field and the Corncodle alive. I mean, they were alive before, but that hand rip is pretty strong, guys. Especially in a deck that is primarily control-based. So we go ahead and do Patchwork. I realize that Poly's in Graveyard, so I can't actually use it. Does not resolve it. It's just going to stay in my hand, I guess. Because I thought that I didn't side my Polys out. I usually play 2. And then we just pass on this. He's got the Hound. Does Hound. He's got Sentinel too. I think Sentinel's going to special itself here. I'm going to negate it with the Sword Knight. He's going to try to target Phantom Beast. I blow it up with Cornfield because Phantom Beast is on the field, making Cornfield live and grave. So let's just see what unfolds here, guys. Let's just see what unfolds here. Alright. So it looks like I'm just evaluating what I'm working with here. Because he's just going to pop off from the looks of it. So he just did another search right there, if I'm not mistaken. He just flipped my stuff down, and then he just attacked over with Hound because, like, all Tistina cards, when there's face-down cards on the field, they can just attack directly. And I banished my, dude. And then banished my other thing. There you go. Got the claw back in rotation. We're trying to pop off here, realistically. It looks like we're just looking for Runick card at this point. Like, try to get the banish cycles going, you know? Usual Runick stuff. Yep, it looks like we're just evaluating what we got here. Alright, we're going to Chimera Fusion to a Mud Dragon. And this is just... Mud Dragon was a bad play. We're going to bring out the Nightmare Magician with the banishing Phantom Beast. He goes ahead and Emperor Mud Dragon. Turns out, like, if I didn't declare it prior, Mud Dragon is going to get hit. So, here we are. I go to attack that thing. I use Nightmare Magician. He actually Emperor Nightmare Magician, my bad, guys. Because I was going to take Hound. So we're going to go Dispelling and throw out Mugen. Because why not? He is going to Cosmic my back row. And then I go to end phase to gain life with Mugen, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then he's just going to recycle Demigod and God. Flips all my stuff down. Puts out a bunch of beaters. Attacks over everything, which is kind of disgusting. Puts me at 200. Hits me a Rail Cannon. Alright, guys, so we're going to go ahead and go into Game 3. This one's going to be a nail-biter, guys. Let's go. Alright, but here's the thing, though. Game 3, I get to go first. And with Runick going first, if my hand is moderately okay, then that's just how it is, you know? Let's see how it goes. You can also see my Chain Link Genzo Field Center there. He's a pretty lucky boy. He was moderately lucky at the YCS, but so-and-so. Do the big ups, the big shuffles here, the big shuffles. Let's just see what happens. Alright, we go ahead and just do our thing. We go Hammer, Special, grab Fountain, pitch Edge Imp, get Patchwork. Patchwork, get Edge Imp and Poly. We're just doing whatever the fuck we want right now. So we go Fountain, Poly, make Reliever. Oh, it looks like we're trying to dig for something here. So we do Dispelling to put a Hugin back out and Fountain for 2, just to try to draw into something good. Put out Dimensional Fissure. He's going to Cosmic here and then draw a phase to clear a Fissure so he can play. He's going to Evilly me right afterwards. Now he skips his battle phase, which is fine. Prosperity. What's he going to get off it, though? Let's see. All Tistina cards and evenly grabs, I think, the trap card there. Puts out Continuous Spell. Forget what that one does. It does things. I think that's the one that can let you flip stuff down. Puts out, I want to say that's God or Demigod. They look very similar. He searches out the field spell. Puts out the field spell now. And then he's just proceeding the combo. I banish some more cards because why not? I clear his field spell. Puts out Centennial, or the bird. Let's see. What does he do? What does he do? Flips the card face down. The search for another card. And that's what that continuous spell does. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Puts out one of the other ones. I'm still trying to learn the names for these. Just floods his field out, but and he goes to attack and then he forgets he evenly matched me. So, yeah, we're main 2. So at this point he's just setting up. Mix an XYZ, does this to draw a card. I Flashing Fire. He's at 7, I'm at 8. And time ends up getting called right here. And GG, we let's go.